Good morning, folks. Welcome back. I think today we're going to make a railroad crossing, kind of continue our rural road vibe, and then we'll see what else we can do with it. I made some fun stuff yesterday I kind of want to play with too. Alrighty. Gonna get rid of the cube and create I think a circle. S100. So we'll go a 200-meter circle again. Fill it. And go other usual. Quad remesh it to 250. Remesh it. Delete the original. And there's our ground. Now this time, we could do a little bit with it. Let's play. Why not? I'm gonna move this over to here. Yeah, 3. Shift A, curve, Bezier, tab X, vertices, draw. Something like that. Okay, let's try it. Come back to here. Add a modifier, terrain, draw terrain. And select our Bez curve. There we go. And grab our curve up just a little bit. And let's just go ahead and edit the curve again. Turn on proportional. G. And make it bigger. Like that. And G. Just want to keep it so it's kind of low there. And this is a little too high. And that is a little too high. Something like that. We could even... we want to keep it quite low here. So item Z of 0. No. 1 GZ down to there. Okay. And then one more. Put it over here. And draw. Something like that. Cool. And again, just edit. 7G. There we go. And G. There we go. And again, keep that pretty flat there. Okay. Sounds good. Let's come back over to here. And we're going to smooth it a bit. And spread it out a bit. And that looks good. Let's apply it. Delete our curve. Okay. And now terrain, terrain or base. Give it some ground. Sure. Good deal. Now, I want to bring in this thing, our road. Select objects, copy objects, and come over here to here and collection, paste objects. Great. Probably not going to need all this stuff, but let's just keep it for right now. Let's shrink it down. Okay, ground off. But I do want to take this and link. Oh, did I apply this? No. Apply the modifier. apply our ground. Okay, now this and link copy modifiers. So now it has a flat land on it. We can get rid of that. Okay. Now, road curve. I want to go straight for one thing, but I think I'm just going to delete it. Tab, X, vertices, and 7. And we're going to draw it like that. Not exactly straight, but, you know, close enough. And maybe we'll take it and just warp it slightly. 7. There we go. So it curves just a little bit. Okay. Now this one, I want to put road curve M new collection into curves. And this, can I just select curves? Yes. Contrast, iterations, flatten down. Yes. We'll adjust it later, but that is working. Okay. Because now in curves, we want another one. Where am I? Curve. Bezier curve. Tab. X vertices. And we want to draw. And we want to draw across here like that. See, we may not want to do it this way. Let's see, because it's doing it both at the same time. Radius of 10. And we need to subdivide this curve. W subdivide. There we go. That's better. And maybe even one more. Yeah, there we go. That makes it smoother. And then we'll take the road curve. A, W, subdivide. Also 2. Morning, Patrick. Okay, so now if we look at this object, yeah, it's getting better. That's smoother. Cool. I think we can live with that. Okay. Now we want to go grab another object. So let's take this one. File, open, don't save. Railway generator. Okay. Bezier curve. Yep. Copy that. Go back to collection. Paste that. Now, this one. Come on. Great. This one. This one. We're going to link. Copy modifiers. Great. Delete that. Oh, can't delete it. Or can I? Where did I lose my smoothing? Interesting. Now I still have the other smoothing. Where's that curve? Okay. Okay, let's do, I see it's not a curve anymore. Let's duplicate it. And remove the modifier from it. There we go. So now it's another curve, but it's too wide. I was afraid of that. So we're going to have to try this a little differently. We're going to make this new collection railway. And that railway object. And we'll make this railway curve, just so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Okay, so come down to here. And curves. Now we're going to duplicate this. But instead of it being curves, now it's going to be railway curves. Cool. That did work. Because now I can make a radius of 3. Yes, but it definitely does need to be higher res. Railway curve, tab, A, W, subdivide. Let's just take it 2. Great. That works for me. Cool. And this is our object. GZ. Not quite that high. No. Let's turn off our road. Where's our road? New collection road. Right. Okay. Turn off our road for right now. And bring up our railway. A bit more. Cool. Then we gotta widen this out a bit more. 4. Yes. And that feels pretty good to me. Still coming through the bottom. Yep. Is it floating anywhere? Probably. We'll figure it in a bit. Okay. Turn back on our road. Now, road. Can we take that down? GZ minus 0.1. Does it make any difference? No, it doesn't. Okay. Road curve. Does that make any difference? Yes, it does. Okay. Undo that. Minus 0.1. Minus 0.2. Cool. And road width, boundary of, let's just try 15. And 15 or 18. That's better. We're getting a little bit of a flattening on the side, but I think we can live with that. Ground, new collection, ground, and This is our rail one. This is our road one. Radius 9. Or 10. Let's cut our iterations down to 500. See what that does. Is that better? Can't quite see it everywhere, but almost. I think that's good enough. Okay. Road. I think we can fix that now. Fences. We don't want any fences. Power lines, I think I'm okay with. Street lights. We don't want any street lights. Utility poles are good. Oh, there's the tree stuff, right? Yeah, grass, trees. We don't need any of this stuff. Keep debris. Why not? What does debris give us? Stuff on our road. Cool. We like that. Actually, let's come back and just save. I don't think we want. Well, let's see what grass looks like. No, we want grass gone. Grass dry we'll keep. Small trees we want. Big trees we'll get rid of. Okay. There is our railroad. Now, railway curve. So tab, not solo. Okay, can we just grab this one here? GZ.1. No, can't. It's not that one. It's the other one. It's the actual object. And railway object. Q on edit mode. Tab. I just want to bring up our AW subdivide. Try one more time. Solo it. Yeah. Okay. That one and that one. GZ.1. Yes. Okay. Now our thing goes across. Cool. Looking good. We haven't saved yet. Hi, Edith. Good to see you. 35, 25, 03, 04, 1, live stream, RXR crossing. Okay. And we want to adjust our road, or our ground rather. Let's edit, come out of edit mode. Ground, I'm just going to apply all. Now we've got it kind of mostly where we want it to be. Sculpt mode. Grab that, make it bigger. Bring that down. Bring that. I'm going to come up here. And up. We just want the edges to be underneath the road. The bottom. Cool. Yep, we're doing good there. We might need to tweak it a little bit once we get that done, but it's pretty good. Okay. So now every part of the road is now underneath. And we're going to do the same here for the tracks. So the tracks are not sticking up. I'll have to fix some of that. Okay. Now I'll just bring it up, and then we can bring it back down again. Come on. There we go. Pull it out. That works too. Smooth it down a little bit. Pull it out. Down. Hey, Vix. Or Yix, sorry. There we go. Okay, so that's good. All that's looking good. Is this looking good okay there? Yep. Yeah, all that looks like okay on that side. And this side all looks pretty good, except right at the end. Pull that out. That out. There we go. So now, yes. Save. Object mode, let's just bring up our exposure just a bit so we can see it. Let's see what we got. Cool. Yeah, we're doing well there. And we can just adjust our railroad object. Let's see. There we go. Right all the way through. Okay. Age is going to be 3. Yeah, we definitely want it old. It looks like we got a little bit of a problem right there. Come on. Yeah, right here. Okay. Object mode, this thing. Sculpt mode. Bring that up. Yeah, there we go. There was a bit of a problem right there. On that side. There we go. That fixes that. That's all looking good then. Just smooth this down a little bit. Kind of a little bit wonked out. Yeah. Cool. So now we got a railway crossing our road. Looking good. We'll have to tweak our materials, I think, but that's very doable. Maybe we jump into that now. Let's see, we got ballast. I wonder if we can apply the railway. It's not that complicated. Let's see. Let's try. Object, convert to mesh. Okay, we'll lose some things. Let's just go look at the compositing. Or even actually, I bet you I can do it this way. Shift A, mesh, cube, solo it. Material, I bet you it's ballast. Ballast, yes. Why are we not getting rocks on it though? Shading. Oh, probably driven by that. Okay. Z8, so I can see what we got. Tread tracks and dirt. Nice. Search. Hue saturation value. Value of 0.2. Yes, that's better. I think we just might even like it just like that. That might be all we need to do. Just to make that down more. Yeah. Okay. And then our road. That we might need to play with some more. Let's see what our options are. See if we can figure out what it is. Grass 1. No, I think it's... Amen. It's always good. Let's see. Nair 2 matte. Right. Let's see, is it that? Yes. So we can figure which one we're looking at. This is, okay, that's the control for that. That's the factor. Right, okay, this one. Come here. I mean, we could just hijack that factor then, I think. Let's try that. This object, ground. You have a material ground, come on, oh, that's right, auto terrain. A. Connect that one, or Control I, there we go. Control G, group, up. Okay. Control C, come back to this object. Control V, there we go. Mix, and it's going to be this mask. Right. Or did I go the other direction? I went the reverse. And we can just reverse it this way. Cool. Interesting. We don't want that one. We do want to do this. Okay. Great. Where'd my cube go? Ground cube. Right. And go to me. Shaders. Mine. Dirt nail grass. Okay. Get this out of the way. Shading. Dirt, neo, grass. Group. Oh, different group. Come here. Let's just give it a name. Dirt, AO, grass. Over here. Shift A, search. Dirt, AO, grass. There we go. Doesn't look like we're getting, may not be UV'd. Let's see. Probably not UV'd. Oh, no, we can fix it though. Right? Well, no. Let's see, which one is this? That's a dirt, yeah. UV. I'm going to take this to object, see if that'll fix it. Not really. Box. Okay. Let's keep playing with it. Yeah, it's definitely that. Okay. Oh, this one needs to be box. One. You know what? I think I might just get rid of this. Remove all that. Control T. Scale 0.1, or which way should go? Let's just solo it. Okay, so we're not getting anything out of it. Yeah, box, oh, UV, object, generated. Generated works. Okay, scale of 1, x, 0.1, okay. And all right, we need bigger than that. 1, 10, 10. That looks good. Okay, cool. That's a good mapping then. So, and it's box. And we just do the same to, come on. Here and to here and to here. And they all need to be box. Blend I don't really care about. Okay. Great. Now we come back to here. And now we should just be able to select our final shader, right, And we lost it all again. Why did we lose it all again? Or is it just too bright? Let's see. To here. Oh, that's right. Okay, well, it's going to darken it down. Tab. And come on. Value, oh, I see. 0.25. Oh, there's another one that's also needs to be done, right? What's that? Is that this one? Yes, it's that one. Okay. Cool. Delete this. We'll get there. There's no UVing on this, and I don't want to apply the objects, which makes it hard. Shift-D. Bring that down here. And this goes to here, 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 and here. We got to make them all box as well. Box. Max. Box. And box. Much better. And this hue saturation, I'm going to think it's already pretty low. Let's see how it looks now combined. Up. There. That is better. And it's this one, right? And if we make this darker, does it change anything? There we go. Okay. And this one, also value of like 0.25 and value of like that. Okay, and was there one more? No, those are mixing on that. I guess this grass here, right? Well, it's not as much of a big deal, but let's do it. Delete. There. Box. So the whole thing darker. It seems very bright still. What am I doing wrong? This one is now that, and that's fine. We'll make it a little darker. Value of 0.25. Much better. Okay. And I want less of it anyway. So let's bring it back. This one feels very bright. This one. Okay. Color seems kind of good. Value, it's still a little darker. Oh. That seems about right. Hue. No? Cool. Value. 0.63. Okay, like that's close enough that I'm not minding it. There we go. That looks all right. But why isn't it not? It's going all bright. Here. Unmix this to here. Okay, so what's going on? I do want to mix. Yeah, but this is the one that's brightening it up. Color. If we just BSDF this to the end, let's see what that look like. To there. No. Interesting. Okay. Undo. So something's still happening up here. Just gonna try. Let's disconnect this. Take this over to here, just so we can just play with this one. Up. Okay. Come on. Okay. If I disconnect these. Let's go and try something else. Shift A, search. Prints bold. Let's see what this does. To there. Roughness. To there. Normal. To there. Okay, now, so it's still, it is definitely getting adjusted here. If I take those down. Bring it back. But this one looks right. Value. Interesting. I'm missing something here. Because I think that should be, like, that's the right color, roughly. Certainly that is the right color. Up. But that's wrong. What's it doing over our rock? Let's look at that. Sorry about this, folks. Where'd my cube go? That. Did I get rid of the cube? I think I did. Shift A, mesh, cube, nair mat. That looks okay. Why is it so? I might just be all right with it. I might just say fuck it. I do want it darker though. And if we just look at the factor, or just look at this shader to the surface, it's not darker. That is just so bizarre. All right, I'm just pissed off now. Roughness? No, it's not the roughness. Is there a spec that I'm not noting here? No, spec is normal. All right, we're gonna try one more thing. Shift A, search, diffuse. Simplify it down as much as we can. Okay. So there's something that I'm not, that's getting tweaked here. It's coming from, is it the normal? I wonder if it's the normal. Let's see. No, that looks all right. So, and the roughness. No, all that. So why is it, what's going on in this principled? I don't even care. I'm just gonna get rid of that principled for right now. Mostly, I think a roughness will be fine. And let's drop that into, I don't even think I need a grass. So up, I'll put this to here. There we go. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not gonna argue with it. We're gonna do that. We've wasted enough time doinking with materials. Cool. I'll figure it out later, I'm sure. Okay. Now, I'm wondering if I can't, let's see. That looks cool to me. Let's try grabbing it. I just want to see what we get. If we geoscatter, and emit on this, and biome scatter, open biomes. And rocky plain. Okay, cool. It does work. It gets some weirdness because we don't want it up here on that stuff, but it is doing it. Okay. Easy enough to fix. Is there a... No, we have to do it one at a time. Okay. Thorns on. Abiotic. Elevation. I'm going to set it to percentage of 10, 5, 8, 7, 6. 6 seems good. So there's our number. Okay. Dry plant. Elevation 6. Cool. Rock plane rocks. Elevation 6. Gravel. Let me let the gravel actually go. Not all the way, no, because we don't end up there at the top. Elevation. Let's take it to 7 or 8. Yeah. And then branches. Haven't selected. Elevation of 6 again. Okay. And we're going to leave gravel off. I'm going to turn it on and see how it looks for right now. Take a look. Beautiful. Cool. We like it. Now, file, save. Okay. We want to change our generator to the ground. Actually, before we do, come back to this thing. And I'm just going to turn it all off. The road works. We don't need to see it or waste our time with it. The circle. And we're going to do the same rocky plane on that. And it's going to be everywhere and ugly. And we're going to turn it off immediately because it's all very low. Okay, but we are going to do system upward obstruct railroad, right? Railway. Okay. And now we should be able to turn back on dry plants, use as a test. Let's see. Yep. Cool. Good deal. Save. We might do another one in a minute, but that'll get our basic merge things together down right. Okay. So we need to put some weird shit in here now. We've got our roadway coming across, and I'm really liking it. I think it's cool. What can we put up here to mess with things a bit? Let's start again with an organics and start sculpting and just look at it by itself. Where'd it go? Turn off geoscatter. Organics shape, right? Yeah. New collection, corruption. Okay. So we can just make something funky. Seed 666. Seed 666. Sure. Noise mix to tweak between the two of them and just get something just weird. Ooh, that's kind of neat. Okay. And we can evolve it more and add more to it if we want to. And morphing it, this gives it a little bit of wonky. Minimum thickness of 0.2. The maximum, yeah, that looks good. That's kind of a funky shape. I like the funky shape. Okay, let's take it, bring it back to origin. Now, let's just for fun morph something into that. Let's apply it. There's our object. And where's corruption? Let's closing these down. Corruption. Okay, so what do we want to make into that? What are we going to mess with? Let's check our scale too. But let's actually find something funky. Like a building. What does this building look like? I like it. We're going to use it. Not delete it. Alt-G. Or object set origin to 3D cursor. Okay. And organic shape, we need to make that bigger. To like that. And it is 50,000, and this one is 82,000. Okay, cool. Select this and this, just those two. Now we want to warp this thing into that thing. And I made a morphing tool yesterday, and it's fun. Morph object. Target is going to be this thing. Source density, 500. Let's try 500 and 500 to start with. And mix, I'm going to turn off the organic shape now. Mix of 0.2. Let's see what that gives us. It's a fair number of vertices, but it should work. Okay, yeah, it's working. It's thinking anyway. Okay. It shouldn't have any noise. Let's make our icosphere radius. Let's cut it down from 500. For one thing, let's cut this all. Well, mix. Come on. Don't die on me yet. Zero. I should take it back to nothing. Come on. I thought I typed in 0. 0. It's entirely too many polys. I have to cut it down a little bit. Zero. There we go. I don't know why numlock's not working. Okay. Anyway, let's cut source density down to 1 and target density down to 1.5. Or no, other way around. 1, because target was bigger. Right? Which one was bigger? And this would be very low, right? This should be nothing. Yeah. That's better. And icosphere radius of 0.2. You can see that it goes up, 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 up. I'm not too worried about keeping it even close to the original, to be honest. And voxel remesh, voxel size 0.3 should be fine. You get wonky shit. And if we go to like 0.8, 0.9, 1, and it's back to that. That's interesting. It's because we didn't have that many source vertex. So take this up to 3 and 2, and a mix of 0.9. That's better, yeah. So let's double it. 6 and 4. We'll gradually go up until we get to where we want to be. 12 and 8. Yes. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Mix 0.5. This is it blowing out of that object. And we could even try half again. So 18 and 12. That's better. The more you have, the more resolution it gives us, but obviously the bigger it gets to. Let's just go again. Third again. 24 by 16. Okay. 0.1. That's going to be mostly the house. Yeah. And 0.2. Starts to really get kind of wonked out. Now let's just duplicate this real quick. Shift D and remove the original. And come back to this one and turn back on Sphinx to see if we want to keep it on top of the house. So it's just spooging out the walls, basically. Mix 7. That's cool. Actually, really like that. Let's go with that. Okay. This one. Well, let's just see where we put them both. Take them both together. 7 and G off to like there. And GZ. RZ90. Like that. I think that's fun. I think that is fun. Let's bring it up a bit more. Maybe turn off this one just so we can see. Up too far. Okay. Back on. There we go. Cool. Yeah. Nice. Save. And I think I like this about here. So let's just apply it. Take a look at it. And tab 3L. Cool. Let's get those bigger shapes. We'll get rid of the little ones that are sort of free floating outside of everything. Good deal. Control I, X, vertices. Cool. Now, it's actually not that high poly, is it? 100,000, not bad at all. Now, tab A, you know we're going to do it. Add a vertex group, assign tab, come back out, set our end to 10. Add a modifier, differential growth. Yeah, baby. Voxel size of 0.2, just to go big for right now. Group is fine. That gives us more of that shape we've kind of come to know, which I like. Let's take a voxel size down to 0.1. Yes. It's already sticking out a lot. So why don't we try growth direction of -1, growth multiplier of 2. Let's see what that gives us. Save. Drip down, my friend. Kind of like it. Let's set our scale to 3. And maybe go to 15. Yeah, it feels good. I think we're going to use that one. Cool. And yeah. Oh yeah, we're using that one. Just going to apply it. Done. Not even thinking about it anymore. We will decimate it though. It's not even that big. Okay, cool. Apply it. Okay, now, so we got that going that way. That's sort of our focal point thing. I think we want some creeping away from it too. Do we want it crossing over things? maybe what we want to do, yeah, let's try that. Tab. Let's see. That. 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 Maybe that's enough. Shift D, P section, tab. Now there, Shift A, empty, sphere, make sure we're in corruption. These, corruption, add a modifier, tangential creation. Oh, they don't have groups yet though, do they? I need to make that so that the group thing is optional. I'm going to do that, I think, today. Okay, tangential creation. Target object is going to be our empty. Vertex group is going to be group. Growth offset is going to be 1. And iterations, or radius is going to be 1. Yeah, and density is going to be 0.1. Maybe even 0.05. Yes. Iterations across like that. That is fun. Resolution 8. Let's make our radius 0.5 instead. So it hasn't really got out to the other side yet, and that's fine. We like that. Okay. Add twinning. 2, 3. Offset the duplicates. Stretch it out even more like that. Duplicate radius of 0.75. So we're just getting some wonk. Cool. And one's not too bad. Let's see. Fillet curve radius. Yes. Curve that in more since they're bigger. Cool. Let's apply that. Tab A. Add another vertex group. Group assign. We're going to do it again. You know how it is. Differential growth. Voxel size of 0.1. Growth direction of -1. And growth multiplier of 2. 3. And rewind. Save. Let's see how we go. Cool. Let's see how deep down does that go. How close to the train tracks does that go? It's still pretty high up. We could still fit a train under there, which is kind of what I was thinking we'd want to do, right? Let's just make sure. Shift A, mesh, cube. Oh yeah, that's 2 meters. Yeah, we easy fit a train underneath there. Do we like that? That's fun. I do like that. Let's apply it. remesh it. Decimate, but you know, same difference. It is a remeshing. Cool. Yeah. Yeah. And apply. Although it doesn't take too long. We're going to do it again. Empty 7. Just going to delete it. And I'm going to put an empty right here. Empty sphere. Cool. Got this bad boy again. And see. Here, 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 here. Let's grab all that. Okay. Shift D, piece section. Come back out. Tab A. Add a group. Okay. Tendril creation. Empty is going to be our empty. Group is going to be group. Density is going to be 0.1. Growth offset. Length. 0.5. Radius 0.5. Iteration. And we want to collision object with the ground. Grow on surface. Yes. I'm going to make it a bit more. Just make it a little lower poly. That's a length of 1. Is anyone that's not making it now? No, it's all getting to there. Cool. That's fun. Let's twin it. And duplicate offset of 0.75. Duplicate radius of 0.75. Sure. And apply it. Okay, this one is not going to go down. Tab A, add a vertex group, assign. But it is going to grow. Add a modifier, differential growth. Group, voxel size of 0.1. Growth modifier of Z of 0.1. Rewind. Let's see what it gives us. Spreads out. 15. That's pretty good. We might even just do that. Apply all. And decimate. It's not even big. Quite small, actually. And apply. So now what it looks like is kind of, it's hard to say where it's starting from. This time I think it actually might look like it's starting from here. It's growing up and then it's spewing out. Do we want to do the same on this side real quick? I think we do. Let's get rid of our empty. It doesn't take long. Shift A, empty, sphere. Great. Come back to here, 7, and C. Not as many this time. Shift D, P section, tab, grab them, tab A, add a vertex group, assign tab, add a tendril creation. Empty is going to be our empty. Collision is going to be our ground. Growth offset is going to be 0.5 again. Radius of 0.5 again. 5. Density of 0.1. Grow on surface. Did I get a group? Oh, and group. Okay. Growth offset of 1. Yeah. Iterations of 50. $100. Everything gets to there. Great. Cool. That works. I'm not even going to twin it this time. Just going to take it. And tab A, group, modifier, junction nodes, differential growth, multiplier of 0.1, voxel size of 0.1, seed or scale of 3, rewind, save, give it a go. Yeah, I like that. That feels cool. Let's apply it. Oh, this one's even smaller. It'll take Nettie a second. Do we want it? I don't really think it matters, but yeah, we'll keep it. We'll do it. We're going to get rid of it. We're going to keep the base mesh on this one. It's not big enough to matter. Okay. Cool. So let's select this, 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 and this, and join them together. It's all one. Cool. And then we'll grab a material, give it to it. Let's see what we get. I'm liking it. I think I want to change the material a little bit. I was kind of discovering this yesterday. Shading. I'm going to edit this one. And Control T. Scaling of 10. Yes, and it makes it way more like wrinkled. Gnarly, and it's just better. But it depends on the size of the object, so you have to kind of do it one off, which is why I joined them all together, because it makes it one object, so it makes the size consistent across all of them. Yeah. Cool. Now, coming near the end, but we're doing great. I want to do another, where am I? Geoscatter. Open biomes. And we're going to grab one of those with trees. I think I like this one, although I think we'll get rid of the flowers. Okay. Now we're going to need to do a few housekeeping things first. We need a new group, collection 10, obstructions. Because we got too many things we want to not get covered up now. Corruption is going to go into obstructions. Road is going to go into obstructions. And railway is going to go into obstructions. And this is what I'm going to move it just into obstructions. Great. Now, here with our dry biome, full biome, upward obstruction is obstructions. We're going to get rid of flowers just entirely. No flowers. Okay. Trees. We don't want any trees near our obstructions either. So, proximity. I think all obstructions we want to keep them away from. Obstructions, and we want a minimum distance of 4 meters. Let's see if we can turn them on. Okay. Make sure I'm not doing something weird. Ground is not in obstructions, right? Oh, geoscatter is not turned on. Trees. Yeah. Cool. Now it needs to be more than that. Minimum of 8. I still get some underneath it, but that's okay, I guess. I like that. Okay. Other things. Rocks are fine. Grass is fine. Cactuses are fine. Cactus, I think we're going to repel as well. Obstruction, or just, not obstructions, just corruption. We don't want those near that. Minimum distance of 3. and turn that on. Cool. Well, that's good. I think that'll work for us. Okay. Let's grab ourselves a sky now. Just leave the trees on because they're useful to see. And HDR, import a sky. We're not going to use 68 this time. Let's look at 61, just so it's different. 61 is very bright in general. Let's see, which one do we like? 1078, let's try that. Add the background. Oh, come on. You add? Import. Did I just not select it by accident? 61, EXR, 1078. There we go. Kind of digging that. I think I want to bring it down a little bit, which will minus 0.1. There we go. I'm liking it. It's our basic object. Just going to come back to this thing, and they're just making it hard for me to see what I'm doing. There we go. That's easier. Our road crosses our railroad track. There are no railroad crossings or anything like that. It's very basic, but that's acceptable. I think our material looks okay. Again, let's bring some vehicles just because it helps kind of give us a sense of something interesting. File, recent Indian vehicles. We'll go grab that truck again, probably. Because I like it. Took two, but this. Copy objects. Let's put it like right here. There it is. New collection, vehicles. G. Okay, select that. 3D cursor. X. Bring it. No! Nowhere near that one. Angle of like 1. You know, 2. Lag. 2 seems acceptable. There we go. There's our truck. Sad little things, too small even to fit in the rails of the road, which is fun. and I like it. I don't have any camera angles yet, but that's okay. I'm going to do that afterward, I think, today. I think we've done some cool stuff. We used the new morphing tool to make this building expand out into something fun. We should probably look actually in corruption because it might still be there. Yeah, let's see. Get rid of the original object now. Don't want that anymore. This. Is that not in corruption? Obstructions, corruption. It should be. That might be why my trees weren't working. Okay. Great. Yeah, now my trees aren't coming as near it. That's better. Like, wait. Like, we can even come back down here now. And tree, maybe it's too far before. Distance of 5. Yeah, I could just a few closer. Nice. Yeah, so we did that with the morph. We did our usual tendril explosion after that, and then some growth. We got our road to intersect with our railway nicely and smooth underneath it. These tools are working well. I am pleased with them. Yeah, I think I'm going to call it for today and just do my final little bits afterward. And I will be back again tomorrow for another one. We'll do some more cool stuff. Thanks for hanging out with me, everybody. I appreciate it. Always a pleasure. And I hope to see you again tomorrow. Okay, take care, folks.